Dang, dude.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue wrapping this GT3 Widebody Ferrari for first year warranty services. And as you've seen in the previous video, we got about half the car knocked out in the solid white color, and we got about half more to go. And we also got some difficult panels coming up, like this hood and the front bumper. That's why we brought in the professional, Tim from New Vision, and we're gonna go ahead and get started, try to get this thing knocked out so we can get to those crazy graphics next. So let's go ahead, lift this car up and get straight to work.
Alrighty guys, so quick update here. The hood is wrapped other than this area right here because it is going a different color. There's a graphics that's going to go over that and it's going to take care of all that stuff. This got taken care of. Really tough right here, these inlays and also these vents right here. And we're trying to help speed up the process. He learned a little bit, so he did that. And this right here is another difficult area right there. It takes a bit of time.
But we got the hardest parts knocked out. Now, what do you think? Wrapping this whole bumper next?
Should be pretty easy.
Yeah, the bumper should be pretty easy. We're trying to help as much as we possibly can. But right now, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna take a little break right now, a little refuel our system so we can get back to work, because
we got some wings, but we're not gonna eat them on the wing. We're gonna eat them on the lip for now because that's some fresh clear coat there.
Yeah, we're gonna let that dry out a little bit, so we're gonna eat them on the, I wish we need to eat some wings on the wing though.
That would be pretty cool,
but not today.
Not today, fresh coat. Let's go ahead and eat and continue working. Alrighty guys, so another wrap up here. We're gonna show you guys what we got done here. We got all the little inserts there. Here, this is like the hardest stuff right here. This entire fender is complete. I mean, just check it out. It looks flawless, dude. What do you guys say?
Amazing. He did it.
Not
the whole fender, not the whole fender, just a little bit of the vents. Practicing though, practicing.
I mean, you can just imagine how hard it is to get in there, especially you can't even get your fingers in there, but looks absolutely amazing. That went good. Tomorrow we're gonna probably just wrap that entire front bumper and probably just start on the roof, do that right there black, and then the rear bumper, this other stuff should be a lot easier, right?
Yep.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day because we got an early start late in the night, but right now we're actually gonna go ahead and whip the M6. This is Tim's M6. We're gonna go get something to eat before we get started. But let's see what this thing's about, man. It's clean. Some built stuff on it. Some bolt-ons. Got some Rohanas on it. Nice. Woo! Sounds good. Dang! She's a ripper, dude. We need to get us a little M car.
A little BMW.
Have you heard about the new M8?
Never heard of it.
Dude, the new M8. It's supposedly crazy, but let's go ahead and get something to eat. That way we can get to work. Get a couple biscuits. A couple biscuits for the boys. What's in the bag, bro? This is the M5 actually, right?
Yeah. Dude, they gave us some free cards.
Yeah, I guess. You know why? Because they got what's coming to next door right here, Panda Express, and you know what? We're probably gonna be at Panda from now on. So they're trying to let us become loyal or something.
We waited for just like 1 minute, and they're like, "This is for waiting too long." That's Chick-fil-A right there for you. They hooked us up with some free food.
All right, boys. So we have been eating a lot in this vlog, but you know what? We got the biscuits and the bangs, and now we're ready to get to work. Alrighty guys, so the front bumper is finally finished and it looks flawless. It finally flows with the rest of the wrap. That was probably one of the biggest pieces of vinyl that we did so far, but it turned out great. And we also went ahead and wrapped this caliper right here. You might have noticed we're not gonna keep it like that. We're just kind of getting an idea of what it would look like if we were to paint him white. But let us know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below. Right now we're actually gonna move onto the roof or the rear bumper and continue with the white vinyl. Alrighty guys, so you just seen us wrestling this thing like a grizzly bear because this is like the largest piece of black vinyl that we got, right?
Yeah, that's the only piece that we got right now, so we had to stretch it about, what, like half a foot over on this side, but we managed to do so. He's already almost finishing up this side. It's looking amazing. On top of that, this does not have no protective film on it, so we gotta be really careful to not scratch it up. We're actually wetting our squeegees right here so it can glide over it nice and smoothly. But right now, let's go ahead and actually get this bumper fully wrapped.
Tell them why it's going black.
It's going black because the way this design is gonna be, it's gonna look crazy, and the whole rear section is basically gonna be black. That's why we wrapped that top part black, and then we got some crazy graphics which you guys are just gonna have to watch.
They're gonna flow from black to white to white to black.
It's gonna look crazy. It's just gonna unfold slowly, so you guys will get the gist of it once we start putting more and more graphics on it. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this sucker complete.
one, that sucker looks good.
Man, I don't know if I like white or black, man. They both look good.
Dude,
might
pops.
as well use both of them.
But say that bumper wasn't easy.
Yeah, that bumper wasn't easy at all, but dude, it looks good. It was well worth it, dude. That looks crazy. Definitely looks crazy. Now, what is it? Is it roof time or graphics time?
Roof time. I think it's roof time right now. We're gonna knock out the roof one solid color. Which color is it going? White or black?
White.
White. It's going white, and then we got some black crazy graphics. Hopefully we can get to that. That's gonna be the last largest panel. After we knock that out, everything else should be pretty easy.
I don't know about that, but should be a lot easier.
Let me give you guys a little sneak peek right there. Check that out.
Not too much.
Not too much, not too much. That wasn't too much. That's gonna look sick right there. Let's go ahead and move on to that roof and try to get it knocked out.
Let's do it.
So actually, right before we do get started, we're gonna show you guys the practice wrap that we did here to show you guys how we're gonna go around this seal right here. We were able to tuck it right under that windshield seal, which is perfect. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. Over here on this side, there was another piece of trim that was kind of difficult. We really didn't know how we would do it. And we did a practice run there, and we're just gonna do some free-handing with the blade, because this, you can't remove this. You can, but I think you gotta also remove this little glass here. That's just too much work on our hands. I think we'll be able to make it look good. So let's go ahead and try to wrap this whole entire thing. So about 1 hour later, and we knocked out another very time-consuming piece of trim here, but as you can tell, it turned out pretty dang good. No red showing from the top and bottom, in which this was free-handed, so it actually turned out a lot better than we expected. Now we're gonna move on to this side skirt right here, because this is going black. We're gonna knock out both sides, and then we're gonna probably move on to our graphics. Like Christmas right now, ain't it?
Yep.
Like Christmas.
So satisfying.
But yeah, we're going ahead and unwrapping it because we're getting ready for the graphics, and we can't have that film on it for the graphics, which we're gonna start, probably, what are we gonna start with, that quarter panel graphics?
Yeah, we're gonna put it up to it and see exactly what it's gonna look like, to see how this is gonna get applied, basically.
Yeah, I love the black side skirts there, but we're just gonna leave those wrapped. As you can tell, it's nice and shiny right there, but we're gonna leave that. Let's bring in them graphics finally.
Let's do it. That's the front bumper.
Front bumper graphics, we're gonna go over that. It's gonna look sick, dude. Look at all them sharp edges and angles. You can barely see it. We got some red, white, and blue stuff here. We got all this stuff labeled out.
Driver's side.
Driver's side, then we need the passenger side. Let's see here, dude. This is gonna be sick.
It's either gonna be hard
Or it's gonna
or it'll be easy.
either one. Hey, we'll take it either way. I mean, we've made it this far. Might as well just do a full send right now.
Yep, let's do it, man. I'm about to take this, we're about to actually take all the little clear protective film all off this side, and then so we can go ahead and stick it, man. So let's go ahead and do it.
you have it, boys. This was probably by far the most time. It just gets harder and harder as we go, but Tim knocked it out. He figured it out quickly. I mean,
this thing looks crazy,
dude.
Man.
It looks crazy, and it's not even halfway there with the graphics. There's much more to go, dude.
There's much more to go, but this probably was.
Show them the rendering.
Like,
I was gonna show them. Might as well show them the rendering. What we're trying to get at. You know what I mean?
We're trying to go for.
There's gonna be decals here, warranty company, something like that. But all that stuff that's on there is gonna be different stickers, a little bit
something
different.
Close to that. That's the actual GT3 race car right there. So I think that's a
the 488.
Yeah, the 488. But we're trying to look just like that, something close, but with our own decals and everything else. But this thing is starting to look sick, dude.
But it is super late on us. You know, it's probably around what 10 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this wrap is pretty time consuming. So I know you guys would like to see us knock it all out, but I don't think it's going to be possible. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to make it perfect, honestly. But as you can tell there, look at this. Bam! I think like a sun's going to go right there, or a lightning bolt, something along those lines.
It's crazy, wrap, dude.
Or maybe the pony right there coming right out from under the tail.
Do something.
You know?
Something.
Like it's boosting, but dude, it's starting to look sick.
All right, so it is the next day here, and what we're gonna do is continue with the graphics, and we're about to actually add a black piece of vinyl from here on back. That way it transitions from the white to the black rear end here, and we're gonna use some knifeless tape to get some straight lines, and we're gonna actually throw a white piece of vinyl right here too to kind of make it flow properly. And if we have some time, we're gonna throw our first sponsorship decal in this empty area just to fill all that stuff in right there. So let's go ahead and break out the knifeless tape, try to get some straight lines and knock this out. All right, guys, check this out. It actually turned out way better than I expected. Dude, just check out them lines, man. They are super straight. And now this graphics kit actually flows with the rear end of the car. Dude, that looks crazy,
Hey, man. It's flowing like a river, dude, right
check
there.
Check that out, dude.
I
That
love
little
it.
piece of white right there came out perfectly. Dude, it looks really good. Basically, the whole entire side on the passenger side
Yeah, this
is
whole
complete.
entire quarter panel is complete. There's a lot going on in this quarter panel, but there's going to be a lot more going on in different areas. So
Yeah, and we were thinking about one more thing on this tail light right here. This tail light is definitely going to be red and very visible. What do you guys think about just wrapping this little top part black? There ain't no light showing through here. I mean, what do you think? Should we?
Dude, yeah, let's go ahead and actually try that. Would be really easy. There's like a nice line right there. That
Yeah,
you can just cut.
should we just go along this line right here? Cut right along.
Or should we wrap this whole entire thing and just leave this flat?
I mean, we can go ahead and wrap this first, and then if we want to, we can go ahead and wrap around that. So actually, let's go ahead and give this thing a shot and see what it looks like. Hey,
Dude.
son, you know what we just did? The wrong tail light.
Did we?
Yeah, but
You get an idea of what it's going to
get
look
an
like.
idea. That looks 10 times better.
And
Dude.
you got the little red there. That just goes perfect.
Perfect little touches of red, dude. That is legit, man. I think we should just go ahead and send the other one and have two ready to go.
Might as well.
All right, so we went ahead and wrapped both tail lights and it looks really good. Nice and subtle touches there to complete that rear end. But right now we're gonna bring in that sponsorship decal and slap it on that door. you guys, so we finally got some sponsorship decals on this thing, and it's starting to look like a real race car, but that's not even halfway there because we got some crazier graphics coming in the next video, so make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. Also guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram where you can get an inside scoop there before YouTube, and if you want to help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and copy some merch. So with that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you next time. Peace.